Hello, welcome back to Pure Backgammon. As always, like and subscribe. I guess that's what we say here on YouTube. I'm relatively new to the YouTube thing, although I'm not completely ignorant to the way things go. So go ahead, right out of the gate, just smash that like and subscribe button like you are so certain of a redouble. You've got your opponent on the bar, two on the bar. You got some builders coming down into your home board. There's a couple Blotskis lying around out there for you too. You're going to hit on 4 out of 6 numbers that come up on either die, and you just know you're going to put this guy out of his misery. But you're maybe not in gammon territory, so you might as well redouble, maybe just take the 2 points, or maybe he's a fool and he'll grab the cube for 4. But in any event, you want to slam that subscribe button like you're slamming that doubling cube down in front of your opponent, psychologically just kind of wrecking them in more ways than one. Anyway, thanks for being here. This is an unboxing video on Pure Backgammon. I've done a couple of these. I'm not sure what order you will have seen them in, or I'll even be publishing them on the channel, but it's a new thing I'm doing. It's fun. I'm a backgammon board collector, among other things. There's a few of my grails that I've acquired over really the last few months. I've been doing this less than a year. But I got one in the mail today that, oh God, I think it's going to be incredible. I'm curious to see the quality of this board. I think it's going to be incredible. The real headline here, the real sort of, what am I trying to say here? The real point of this, my nerves, but also this percolating, vibe of confidence and triumph, really, victory. It's always nice to feel victorious when we're playing backgammon, when we're dealing with anything backgammon. Even better than feeling victorious is being victorious. So I feel victorious right now. I will not be victorious until I crack open this box, unbox, as it were, and we really see this thing. But the real crux of this video is the dollar signs, the price point, what I paid, or rather did not pay, to get this backgammon set. So that being said, I'm just gonna get right into this. This is an unboxing, and I don't even know how I'm gonna title this video. So maybe in the title, some of the aspects are already sort of given away, such as the brand name. This is a vintage brand that I acquired for, oh my God, the dollar amount. It's so sweet. It's even sweeter if this board is in good condition. Now, right off the bat, I want to say something. There is an elitism in certain backgammon circles about boards and board size and the size of pieces. And there are some people who scoff at pieces that are kind of small. These are 1.25 inch pieces. These are not large, a little bit bigger than an American US quarter, 25-cent piece. These happen to be Bakelite pieces. These are gorgeous. These are beautiful. I almost want to say they're priceless, except they're not priceless. There is a price on this. I could sell these for some good money. I paid peanuts for them. I'm very proud of that. They belong to this board. So I got a vintage board and Bakelite pieces for dirt cheap a few months ago. But some people would look at those pieces and scoff. And, I don't want to say gatekeep, but it's just like a problem I've noticed. I've brought small kind of mid-sized boards to, little informal tournaments or club meetups, and guys I don't know are kind of cracking, throwing shade, as young people say. Being a young person, I can say that, but they throw shade at like a board that's not humongous, and I guess because I'm the target of such, vitriol or criticism or sort of teasing, I'm particularly triggered by it, but I'm bothered by it. It's just like, why is there there's plenty of room in backgammon to be shitty about things, to have an attitude or to have a strong stance on something and to almost judge people for disagreeing with you. I myself kind of roll my eyes when I have to hear people talk about, people posting on Facebook groups about, oh, there's another bug on the Backgammon Galaxy website. It's like, online backgammon is fine, and it's something that happens, and if you want to get serious about playing, yeah, you could probably get a lot of practice in and learn a lot of things by playing a lot online, but I'm a gatekeeper to a degree. That you're not really a fully rounded backgammon player until you have, a lot of time, 10,000 hours maybe, under your belt of like sitting across the table from another human being playing backgammon. That's my hot take. I think that makes a little bit more sense than dogging somebody for having a not gigantic board, I hope nobody saw my address just now when I flashed that. Ooh, okay. So anyway, the first thing, and my tools of the trade are always my little trusty Swiss Army knife and my tape measure there. Of course, I got my cup of coffee as well and my branded mug. Yes. But right out the gate, I can tell you this is not going to be a large board. This box, the box it came in, is barely 11 inches wide. So this is going to be a traditional kind of mid-size attaché. It's probably, this is 11, could be 20 inches wide. That's totally fine and normal. All of these back here are about 20, 21 inches maybe. That's a big boy. Let's get into it. Let's crack this thing open. And see what we're working with, because even if this board is not in fantastic, dare I say mintish condition, if this board is in half decent condition, this purchase was worth it, because the price I paid was a frickin' joke, in my opinion. But I'm pumped about this. I'm pumped about this one. Now, there are some brands that I really want. I want that cachet. I'm still searching for the perfect Pierre Cardin. I don't have a Pierre Cardin board in my collection. This is a Chrysaloid. That's a Chrysaloid tabletop. I have an Aries of Beverly Hills. These are not like high-end, 1%, extremely lavish, luxurious boards. But for me, for my budget, for what I'm working with, and for what I got them for, I love these acquisitions. There's really good high-end boards out there. Bob Zavorol, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Bob Zavorol in Chicago makes fantastic custom one-of-one boards. There's a guy overseas named Art Gammon. FM Gammon is a really, really cool company that makes some really cool boards. Backgammon Galaxy makes some boards. So there's a lot of brands out there. I don't need to own one of everything. But this is, okay, came in a box, came in an original box, which I don't hate. It came in an original box. This is a vintage brand. Oh my God. How deep is this thing? How big is this board? This is a brand that's old school, that's vintage, that I am just so freaking thrilled to take a look at. It's a Cardinal. It's a Cardinal brand. This is called Prestige Backgammon. So I got one box out of the way. Okay, not bad. Thank you. Here's a second box. Oh, I just saw the receipt again. The price I paid for this is a joke. Okay, so it's a Cardinal. So that's the first kind of reveal. This is a Cardinal, which was one of many brands. I mean, again, this is probably like a fairly mass-produced hobby brand. You could buy it at your local hobby stores or your five and dimes or the precursors to whatever, Walmarts were back in the 70s. This is not some rare jewel of the backgammon board, subculture. And it's not even a brand that I am necessarily, I don't attach, panache or flair or really, prestige to this brand necessarily. What I'm after, of course, I want a board that's in good condition, but the color scheme of this board in particular is really appealing to me. Oh my God, I just got a glimpse of it. God, I hope it's good. God, please be good. Please be good. Here it comes. It's coming out. Looks good. Looks great. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's in great shape. Oh my gosh, it's in fantastic shape. Okay. Okay. I knew it was going to be maroon and gold. This is a little darker. This is almost maroon and tan. I went to a high school in Chicago that, whatever. I had fun when I was there. I could take it or leave it now. I won't say what it was. I got a great education, had some great teachers, made some great friends, but it was part of a larger apparatus of a spiritual tradition of which I think, whatever, we don't need to get into my personal religious opinions. But the point is, I've kind of disavowed my high school. However, our colors were maroon and gold, and our gear, our swag and stuff, it was an egghead high school, so we didn't even have a football team when I was there. So I'm not saying like our sports uniforms looked cool, just like the school looked cool because this was the color scheme. This is a little darker than I was kind of anticipating, maybe even than I wanted, but I'm not mad at it. This is more tan. It's like maroon and tan. And what I love about this board as well is just the fact it's off to the side. Just the fact that it's off to the side. It's just, I like that. It's a design thing. It's like a minimalist, thing. A lot of boards, I don't have any, I can show you right off the back, top of, right off the back of my back, but a lot of boards, they'll have this double stripe thing going right down the middle, which is fine. You get a cool color scheme, who cares? I'm sure we've all seen 100 of those Gucci boards. It's black with the green and the white, or some sort of variation of that, I just love the fact that this is just off to the side. I just think that's so cool. Oh God, Cardinal still has the Cardinal sticker right there. This thing is in prime condition. Prime condition. Backgammon wordplay unintended, but I'll take it. For those of you who like a priming game. Prime condition. Okay. Latches, check the latches. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good spring-a-ling right there. Yeah, they kind of spring open a little bit. Oh, okay. Nobody's angry at that. You gotta be able to see this though. Ooh, okay. Don't mind if I do. Let me get this guy open now. Come on now. There you go. Ooh, yeah. Okay, God. Because what a shame would it be if this thing looks almost literally mint on the outside and then somebody spilled like coffee on the inside or something. Just bust it open. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just got to let me see these pieces. Okay, yeah. And the other thing I forgot about buying these pieces. Oh, I knew it. The maroon pieces, they're like that, can you see this? They're like that speckled maroon pieces. The maroon pieces have some character and some color to them. Some more than others, but they're kind of like speckled white, kind of cloudy in there. This is not Bakelite. I'm not making any unreasonable claims like that, but just a nice little touch for the maroon pieces I love. Okay, 5, 10, 15 pieces. Always count the pieces, 15 pieces a piece. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, there's like sort of a swirl to the doubler. The doubler's nice maroon color. All the etchings are there, nice and clear, and you might not be able to quite see, but there's like a nice little swirl, kind of a marbleized swirl a little bit in here in this doubling cube. Okay, all the original pieces are here. The dice match, corresponding dice. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Now, the inside of the board. Red with maroon and gold. It's fuzzy. I can't lie about that. I need a lint roller. I got a once over with a lint roller. A once over with a lint roller, and we're in business with this thing. Just getting it set up here now. The way backgammon boards are set up. Yes. Where am I? I'm a little confused here. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm getting flustered here because I'm excited by this purchase. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, gold and maroon, maroon and gold. Boston College colors, if that helps you kind of place it. Not that, you know, there's lots of sports teams and other, you know, institutions that have this gold and maroon color scheme, but oh yeah. Oh, and I love that red inlay. I got a red board. I got a couple red boards. Oh, this one might just take the cake. This one might just take the cake. This looks good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you. For a vintage board that, I mean, do we have a year of production on here? We don't. I mean, this thing has obviously got to be from the 70s, probably. The gold pieces, a few of the gold pieces, a few, not all. I'll be honest. They're you know, they're kind of cracked a little. Can you see that? They're kind of cracked a little bit. You know, they're not coming apart, and they still feel smooth, but there's slight, you know, deterioration. This is like 50, 60-year-old plastic, so I guess it was bound to happen. I do need a lint roller for the interior. Maybe that should be my third tool that I always have on these videos is a little lint roller, maybe. But, oh yeah, oh my God. Hit this thing. I mean, what the hell was going on in here before they packed it up for me, though? Whatever. Hit this thing with a lint roller, and the interior, well made, well made. All the pieces are here, original dice. You love the original dice. And I don't need to belabor the point, but the cups are fantastic. They match the exterior. They got the velvet interior. They got the trip lip. You've heard me talk about the trip lip before. That's so you can't, you know, for those of you who are sleight of hand masters who are playing backgammon for some reason, that's so you can't, you know, make the dice do what you want on their way out of the cup. The trip lip. Doesn't matter. If I get cups that don't have a trip lip, I'll survive. But it's a nice little touch. It's a nice little touch that makes my set just feel a little bit more formal, a little bit more official, a little bit more important, a little bit more valuable, a little bit more mine. And that's why we do this, right? Because we like toys. Everybody likes toys, and there's nothing wrong with adults liking toys. Plenty of adults play video games. Plenty of adults watch wrestling. I play backgammon, and I buy vintage Cardinal sets for, you thought I forgot about the price tag, didn't you? Not for something like this. 19 inches long, 15 wide. This is standard mid-size attaché. Nothing wrong with this. This is in really good shape. I don't know if I'd really want to take it out of my house very often, but if I wanted to, I can pop over to the coffee shop with this. You know, I can pop over to the corner tavern with this, have a couple games after work on a Friday, you know, a couple beers, whatever. These mid-size boards, don't let people dog you for having like a mid-size attaché. And if you are a guy who dogs people for having mid-size attachés, you probably got a mid-size something else. Jerk off. Anyway, this cost me, this vintage Cardinal, pristine exterior, color scheme I really wanted, trip lip cups, all original pieces, speckled maroon pieces, mid-size attaché, without question, automatically getting into my display, my main kind of board display. About 15, 17 of my main boards are kind of on display at home. This thing cost me, now the price for this thing, the actual board and pieces and everything cost me, this is beautiful, $4 American. $4 for this board. $4. Now there's shipping. There's shipping and there's handling. Fair. All in, $15.41. $15.41 for this board. $15.41 for a gorgeous mint condition exterior, mid-size attaché, all original pieces, trip lip cups, speckled dark pieces, and frankly, a slightly fuzzy but otherwise immaculate interior inlay. $15.41. You remember I mentioned a moment ago going down to the corner tavern and throwing some dice over a beer or two? 2 beers will cost you $15.41. $15.41, with respect to some people, that's good money. That could pay for dinner or something like that. To a lot of people, that's a drop in the bucket. For this luxury, for this class, you can't buy class. You can't buy class until you can. And that's what I bought here. You can't put a price tag on class except when you can, and it costs $15.41 because I have it now. I have a Cardinal, a vintage, all original, impeccable Cardinal in a color scheme that I love. I love this color scheme more than the educational institution which inspired my love of the color scheme. How about that, huh? Okay, so that's really about it. And we also got, there you go. All original. I got the Cardinal Backgammon rulebook right here. Probabilities of being hit. Yeah, pre-Backgammon Galaxy, this is what you had. You had to buy a Cardinal and then read this little pamphlet. It's nice to have these. These are neat. I never read these things, but again, this is all original. All original. Original box. Original box. Okay, what else can I say? In summation, absolutely fantastic pickup. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but this is my YouTube channel, and all I care about on this YouTube channel are my cups of tea and my cups of coffee. And I feel really good about this one. This is cool. Oh my God, it looks so good. You know what I got to do though? What's really going to make it look good is closing it up and seeing the exterior again. God, that looks so good. I love this. I think it's fair to almost call this color mustard. Yeah, oh my God. I love that stripe on the exterior of the board. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is just fantastic. Comment if you want to be a gatekeeping POS, feel free. Drop a comment underneath this video if you have to. If you have to take someone else's joy away from them just to make you feel a little less joyless, I'll be that guy for you because I don't care what you think. If you don't like this board, I don't care what you think, okay? What other people think about me and my boards is none of my business. Because I'll tell you what, I love this board. Oh, yeah. Look, did you see the dice spinning there? You gotta love that. You gotta love that. This doubler, a maroon doubler? It's small. We all like big doublers these days, but I have not seen a maroon doubler like that really ever, possibly. Oh my God, vintage Cardinal. This thing is selling on another site currently today. Before shipping and handling, it costs twice what I paid for it. That's partly why I do this. It's not only about getting the boards and sort of winning the online auction and that sort of thing. It's also $4. Can you believe this thing cost $4 frickin'? It's also the deal. It's getting something for a steal. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous piece of artwork. This is gorgeous. Okay. This has been Pure Backgammon. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But I hope you enjoyed it too. Please consider following me on Instagram at Pure Backgammon. We also have our quarterly satirical absurdist one-sheet zine, Tableaus Esoterica. It's all backgammon. It's Mad Magazine meets Thomas Paine's Common Sense, but backgammon. If you're interested in that, you can find that on Instagram or hit up the Pure Backgammon Instagram page as well. Like and subscribe here to the YouTube channel. We'll have more unboxings. We'll have more ambiance videos coming. We might be messing with some original scripted content. We might be doing some other videos about some other things. I'm kind of really addicted to the Bakelite hunt lately. So a lot coming up here on the YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. And until then, it's your role.